Alright, what's going on everybody? Welcome back to another episode of my DUBSCRAFT MODWORLD, and I don't really know what to do since the last episode, because if you guys remember, if you haven't seen it, just go check it out, because a lot of stuff has happened, and I did try to do something, and it kind of didn't work on us. Well, it did work all the way up until the end, and then I ended up dying down there. I don't know what to do. Should I go in creative mode and check for my stuff there? I don't know. 5 minutes has definitely not passed since the last thing, because as soon as we came back into my house, I just exited the game and I pretty much just gave up on it. So our stuff should still be there if it's there, but I'm gonna try. That's because it's just absolute bullshit what just happened. Like, we pretty much just got cheated out of our stuff. So let's go into creative mode so we don't die, and I'll go look for my stuff, because you know, it's just a game glitching out. That's exactly why I died. There's no reason for me not to be able to, you know, have my stuff back, because there's just, you know, a bit of bullshit that happened. That's it. So I'll see if I can find my sword and whatever the other thing was. So he died around here somewhere, right? A little bit closer to the edge. Like we looked the last time, but I didn't find anything. I'm gonna try taking another look. I'll give myself a potion of like night vision or whatever. Where is it? Potion of night vision. Can I look for it? There, potion of night vision. I'll like do this or something. Oops, don't start typing stuff in. There we go. So then you guys can see as well. But I don't know. I really don't know what to do now. Like, this is where we died. This is where we died the second time, actually. Coming down to look for my stuff, and like I died here or something. Like a little bit closer to this island thing. Down here we already checked. There's nothing here. As you can see, if I go down underneath, again, some uranium and crap, but still nothing. Still nothing here. It doesn't look like our stuff is like just gone this way. So underwater, there isn't anything. In here, maybe? No. Nope. Plus all of our armor and stuff is just sitting here as well. I guess I just have to craft something else. But the most annoying thing was losing the scorpion scale thing. That's the most annoying thing. Not about the weapon. I don't care about the sword. I would have rather gone for the, you know, the Emperor scale than the sword, just because that's, you know, a little bit more rare than amethyst. And with amethyst, I can just easily just make my sword back. Like I'm gonna go back now and I'm gonna remake the sword again anyway. But like, you know, it's just really, really dumb the way it just happened. It turned me into that stupid scorpion thing, and I just ended up drowning. Alright, so let's throw this away. I really like the way the water looks when I have night vision on. I can see through it. That's cool. So I guess I'll just keep setting up quarries, and they'll probably find one for me, you know, at some stage accidentally. But for right now, pop back into survival, change this back into recipe mode, and I still have night vision, which will go away in a second. Let's go see what our quarry's doing. Ow. Does it still have power? It barely has any power. Let's turn that off for a second. Let's see what this has collected us. It has collected a t-shirt, Enderknight, a ton of salt, a medium worm, a small worm, an iron golem, and a pig. Sure. Should we check if there's anything else down there? Let's go see if there's anything else down there. Turn into a bat and see what's up. What is that? That's just coal. Okay, let's see. There's nothing here. Like, there was stuff here that we collected, which was the spawn eggs. We can probably just find another one, because I think the scorpion one was actually really easy to find. I think we found that like kind of easily. What the hell is this? Can I A Hercules beetle? Sounds kind of evil. Don't know if it's a good or a bad beetle, but whatever. Anyway, let's turn this back on. And I think I'm gonna go continue on with making my machines. And trying to make my armor, because with that armor we're pretty much gonna be invincible. What is happening? Oh, the world isn't loaded. Oh, that looks so cool. It's just floating cows. Oh my god, look at the amount of them. We're gonna have to start slaying some of these guys. Yeah, we're definitely gonna start killing some of these dudes. And we're gonna end up getting a ton of XP from those guys as well, so... Let's turn back into myself. Right, so I'll put in the chest whatever we collected along the way. So this is my older armor, so let's just leave that around somewhere. Like here. I tried making my chest a little bit more organized. I ended up doing it for this chest slightly, and then I gave up. That's how... Spitbug, Ender Dragon. We should try spawn in a few of these dragons. When we... Yeah, the next time we're gonna go fight something big, I'm gonna go spawn one of those. Or two of them or something. So they're gonna help us out a little bit with that. Yeah. So, let's continue. Wait, what was that? Oh, the what the fuck? I don't know what that is. I want to spawn that in. I still don't know what that is. Right. I still want to get rid of this stuff out of my inventory. So that's the copper and tin. Leave that there. It's fine for the moment. So right. Continuing on with machines for crafting my thing. So we need UU, right? So we need an MFSU. That's what we needed to make. MFSU. So what else did we need to make an MFSU? Because we have our stuff collected here. We have these energy crystals. We have advanced machine casting. We have an MFE. And what exactly did we need? Oh, we needed more copper and more iron. That's what we needed. So we need to make a lot of these, just normal circuits. How many do we need? We need 2 per crystal. So since we need 2 per crystal, so that means that's 12 plus this one, 13. So we need 13 of these things. I know how to make those. I just need stuff. So, do we have any copper cables? Okay, we can turn this off because I think this is finished with our potatoes. Yep, it's there. Nothing here, nothing here, nothing here, nothing here. Okay, that's fine. So let's start making some cables. These go in here, in the metal former. Put that into that. Turn these into cables. We might need a few more than that, actually. So let's just grab this. It makes 3, I think? Yeah, 3 per ingot. So it's gonna make 21. 21 cables. We need 6 per 6 per circuit. So 6 and 21. No, it doesn't go in 12 times or 13 times. So yeah, we do need more. Wait, oh yeah, it swapped them out. Derp. Let's just get rid of all these like Galacticraft copper. Even though it makes no difference. It's just that, you know, they just... It'll end up stacking better. So let's make these all into this. And grab these. Turn these into this. Come on, keep going. So how many do we need then? If it's... I'll just use my phone instead of using the math in my head. It'll probably take longer. Actually, it doesn't. I was actually really good at math when I was in school. I remember that. That's right, we need 6 by 13. We're going to need 78. So we need a full stack plus another 14. See? Told you, I'm good at math. So full stack of this. Full stack, full stack, full stack. So that's, what is it, 78 divided by 3. 26. How many did I put in there? I put in like 7, didn't I? Was it 7? I'll see now. Grab some of this. 7, which made 21. And wait, so I put in 7. How many did I say? Oh my god, so 78 divided by 3, 26. I put in 7, so we need 19 more. Some of you may be like, what are you talking about? I know exactly what I'm talking about, okay? I'm a genius. I am a lyrical genius. Now don't mess with me, right? So I'll let this finish. Actually, grab my overclockers. Come here. Can I use this whole lot? Wait, how much power is in this? It's full. I'll use 3. Can I make it go faster? Oh, no, it's draining power with 3. 2 of them. Okay, 2 is enough. With 3 it was draining power a little bit too fast. Alright, that's fine, look at it go. Nice. I love having overclockers. It's so useful. So useful. It's great. Right. Also, it's a really good thing because since the last episode, I actually had Windows reinstalled on my computer because I was running it on on a CD from my friend because I didn't have Windows at the time. I actually did have Windows at the time, I just didn't have it like bought or anything. So then I had Windows reinstalled on my computer like a few days ago. So it's a good thing I keep backing up my Minecraft files so we don't have the same problem that we had with Hexit before. Because that's pretty much why that series stopped. It stopped because, you know, basically I ended up not backing up my files like I usually don't. Well, I usually didn't. But, you know, whatever. Did I turn this on? I did turn it on. So this still has loads of power. This is still collecting things. I am going to end up taking all that and putting it in the recycler again. Find anything interesting down there? Nope, not yet. Okay. So, let's go check out if this is finished. What is this again? Ender pearl dust. That looks like Nicolite. Nicolite used to be a thing in the old Tekkit. Look at that precision. 78, nice. So now we need iron. We need a ton of that. Wait, we need 13 of them to be exact. So we need 13 plates. Boom. Turn them all into plates. What else do we need? We need some redstone and we need... That's it, actually. That is it. So we need some redstone. No redstone. Redstone here. Loads of redstone. Okay, that's fine. That's it. That's all we need. We have to wait for this iron to get done. And that's pretty much it. I'm gonna put this back in here. No! Not in there. Jesus. Don't you dare, like, get rid of my overclockers. Then for the advanced circuits, we're gonna need lapis, and we're gonna need glowstone, so we have both of those. How much lapis do I have, actually? Because I turned a lot of it into dust because we needed it for the lapitron crystals. See? Those things there. 50. That's already more than enough. Yeah, 50 is enough. Definitely. Alright, come here. Grab these. God damn it, my mouse keeps hitting my keyboard so I can't turn to the left. Let's get rid of this so we can do our thing. Pop those in the middle. Boom. And boom. Whatever. So that's 7. And split these here. And there we go. Last one, 13. Look at that. Dead on. Right, so now for the advanced, do we just put redstone? It's redstone in each corner, glowstone, and the thing sort of across away from each other. Okay, that's easy to understand. Do we need more redstone? We might need more redstone. Whoa. Do we need to turn every single one of these into advanced? That's what I should do now. So MFSU. So, yep, every single one of them has to be advanced. Okay, that's fine. So now we need more. Okay, we need lapis. We need glowstone, which is here. Tons of that. And I don't know if I need more redstone, but I'm gonna take a bunch of it anyway. Alright, let's do it. So this, and this. This has to stay in the middle. This goes away from each other. This go away from each other. We have 13 of these bad boys. Yep. Nice. So, next thing that we have to do, MFSU. Turn these into Lapitron crystals. So that's it. We're pretty much finished now. So, grab these. I still have 3 iron plates, which I didn't notice that I had. Turn these into... Oh yeah, the dust. Where's the dust? Dust. You're now listening to the dust. Yes, I can do that. Nice. So put this in the middle. Put that on either side. We get our Lapitron crystal. Put that in the middle again. No, wrong thing. We get another Lapitron crystal. Put this there. And one more. There we go. Because the Lapitron or these things don't stack. Whatever, the energy crystals don't stack. And neither do the Lapitron crystals. So we're done. We now have an MFSU. I am pretty happy about that. We are going to have to make a bunch of transformers now. Because if you actually want to use the power from the MFSU, it's going to have to be transformed. That was a lame joke. It wasn't even a joke. MFSU! Loads of power. Just too much. Indeed. It's just too much. So, a ton of transformers that we have to make, so... Okay, if I remember correctly, no, we don't need a HV transformer. Or do we? I don't think we need a HV transformer. We need an MV transformer, which I know how to make that, and then the LV transformer. That's easy to understand as well. I'm trying to make this so we don't, we're gonna have to somehow remake this area here. Should I get rid of the crafting table down here? That's what I'm thinking. I was thinking of making this a lot bigger because when we're gonna put down the MFSU and stuff like that, I want to do it like here, around where this bat box is, and then, you know, everything should go down like another step, basically, because we're going to have to connect transformer to transformer to transformer, and then down. And I don't want to connect them by just sticking them to each other. I want to connect them through like wires and stuff, because then if there's like a machine, let's say, actually none of these machines are actually, yeah, most of these machines, you know, take a max amount of power as, you know, 32 EU per tick, as you can see there at the top of the screen. Like all of these do the exact same, and that means that the bat box is the only thing that these machines can connect to. Like we can get rid of the bat box and we can make it like an LV transformer, which is a low voltage transformer, and that gives out 32 EU per tick. So we can get rid of this bat box altogether, but this is just an extra like 40 EU, you know, stored up. So I don't really see the reason why we should get rid of it. So basically, what I was thinking is we should make this a step like down. So like bring it down here where this enchantment table is. So we move all our machines down a step, and then have all the solar panels, you know, connect to the MFSU, which will charge this up, which will try and make sort of like a wall of like these like power storage devices, like the MFSU, the bat box, and the transformers. And then we have like a space in between where it's connected by a wire. So if there's any machines that basically take in more than 32 EU per tick, we just go from that wire down instead of going all the way through the bat box and then down into those machines, because then it just won't get enough power. So I don't know, I think the mass fabricator. See, the mass fabricator takes 512 EU per tick. How did I just randomly know that this was going to take more? I just knew that this fucking machine was going to take more. So this takes 512 EU per tick. This gives out 2048 EU per tick. So what's the HV transformer do? Okay, so it turns... Okay. So we do need a HV transformer. So that's basically what we need. We need a HV, then we need an MV, and then an LV transformer. So yeah. Yep. Wait, does the bat box take in more? See, I can't... It doesn't tell. Okay, bat box. Output 32 U per tick. I don't think it matters. I think storage devices, I don't think it matters to them. I think it's just for the machines. Like which transformer you connect them to. I don't think, like if I put in like a ton of power, if I put in like nuclear power and I connect it to my bat box, I think it'll just end up filling the bat box up really quickly and that's it. Like it's not going to explode or anything, because that's pretty much exactly what's going to happen if you put in too much power in machines. But I don't think the bat box is a machine. The bat box is like, you know, a storage block. So I don't think that's gonna affect it in any way, shape, or form. So, yeah. So the transformers is basically for the power that's gonna go into the machines, not the power that's gonna go into the storage device. So I'm basically just thinking how this is going to work here. So if I can put down an MFSU along the way here. So should I do it now? I really don't want to. Because I can't connect it and then I'll end up storing a bit of power before we actually get started with anything. I'm gonna go to bed. You know what? I'll do it in the next episode. If you guys have any like design ideas for that little room there that we can try and do, please tell me, because I want to see, well, I want to see what your guys' opinions are on what I was thinking of about doing. If you guys don't know what I was talking about, it's basically you know, bringing the power less and less for our machines to be able to handle it. But like, think of like a design feature here that I can try and do, so I can make this, you know, slightly efficient and also give myself like a decent amount of room, so I can, if I want to make sort of any changes to anything, you know, I can do that. But yeah, tell me guys in the comments what do you guys think? What sort of design I should change this bit to, so I can pretty much get the most efficient power. Also, we're gonna have to make a lot, like pretty much the exact same amount of solar panels. So that's 4 by 4. We're gonna have to make 16 more solar panels to fill this whole like area up here. But yeah, we're gonna have to try and do that. Anyway, thank you guys for watching this video. This is more of a, you know, talking and doing things sort of video. But we did get our MFSU done, which I'm pretty happy about, because this is gonna store a lot. Capacity 40 million EU. It says it there on the right. 40 million EU. That's how much power it stores. That's a lot. Our bat box stores 40,000. This is 40 million. Not 400,000. Not 4 million. 40 million. That's huge. That's an incredible amount of power. So yeah. End the episode there. Thank you guys for watching. I'm gonna put this here, because I think that's where I took it from the last time. Anyway, thank you for watching, and I will see you guys later. Goodbye.